Hi everyone, and welcome to my new journey as I try and learn the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game from scratch. I've seen a few budget videos that people have done, and I wanted to give it a go. First off, I'm just going to give you a bit about me and my history with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. I discovered Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first aired on Sky One back in, I think it was 2002. I could be wrong. It was a massive hit in my school at the time, and along came trading cards, which caused so much bother in my school that they were banned at one point. Of course, no one knew how to play the actual card game. Everyone was just like, ooh, look, shiny, that's rare. As was most card games, Pokemon for example. When we eventually tried to play the card game, which we learned by watching the show, we always would talk about what rules to play. Duelist Kingdom or Battle City. Obviously, Duelist Kingdom was the no tributing required rules, which was just broken. After I left secondary school and went to college, I didn't buy the cards anymore and the original series was coming to a close. And I felt like a chapter of my life had finished with But Here Comes Along GX. I mean, it wasn't the original by a long shot, but it was a fairly decent sequel. But when we didn't get a season 4, unlike Japan, I switched off. How do you cancel a series abruptly like that and just move on to the next spin-off, especially since everyone knew at that point it was Jaden vs Yugi in the series finale? I watched a couple episodes of 5Ds, but I was like, nah, I'm good. Forward to 2016 and the new movie Dark Side of Dimensions comes out, and damn, what a movie it was. I cried during that movie. Yes, I cried. It provided me with so much closure on what was essentially my childhood. The show ended so abruptly that it's nice to see old friends and what actually happened after the final episode. At that point, I got me some itchy fingers and bought some cards. Again, no idea how to play the card game at that point, but I was ecstatic because my faves like Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician were getting all new alternative arts and stuff. So I do still have a small collection of cards from way back when to now. Nothing extravagant. I've always looked at the game from a distance thinking I'm too old to play children's card games, it's too complicated, it's too expensive, I don't belong here. At the time of this recording, I am 30 years old. I don't know what the age range of the game is. From what I can see, it's anywhere from the late teens to late 20s, but I don't know just from looking at a distance. So I'm hoping that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community is welcoming and humble and help me to find my place to belong in this world. So every year I attend MCM Comic Con, which is just across the River Thames from me. At MCM, the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG hosts a YCS tournament, and I always go in and have a look around and get some itchy fingers once again and buy some booster packs. No idea what it is I'm pulling. All I know is, ooh, shiny, rare. So this year, a few weeks before YCS, I stumbled across Nim Nim and his Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed Only series. And damn, I was entertained. And then I see that a fair few others have tried to do the same. So in that moment, I decided that I'm going to learn and play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! And give myself 1 year, which is when YCS London will be back to get onto that top table. It's going to be a challenge, a journey, an adventure, but hopefully, with everyone's support and the heart of the cards, yes, I am getting corny, I can become a pro duelist. Okay, pro duelist. Let's just see where we get, shall we? Right, so, first off, I should really explain the rules as to what's going to go on in this series. So, I'm going to have a budget of £30 a week. And with that £30, I'm going to be buying sealed Yu-Gi-Oh! Products. That means no trading and no buying single cards. So, with that £30, it includes, like I said, packets of cards and accessories. It will not include tournament entries. So here we have some sleeves. We need these to actually sleeve our cards in. I like purple, so I got purple. Purple's nice. I do have some nice, really Yu-Gi-Oh! Official holographic ones, but apparently they're not tournament legal. So I hear. So let's just crack these open. Get these out here. Lovely stuff. Bosh. Next, we also need a deck box. There we go. Lovely. Nice. This is actually, I do have the sleeves that go with this deck box, but again, not allowed to use those sleeves. So we're just going to crack this open, get in here. If you're wondering why you can't hear any crumpling, it's because I actually lost the audio to this video clip. I have no idea how. This is strange. Right, it's lovely and shiny, so come on, put it down. No idea where to put it. Then obviously we need our decks. Right, so £30 budget, the sleeves are £2.50, the deck box is £4, and as you can see from the decks themselves, it says £7 each, but I managed to barter and got all three for 20. So I spent a total of £26.50 this week. There we go, nice enough stuff. Obviously here you can see I bought the Rocket Revolt structure decks. You know what, I'm not even going to beat about the bush about this. I bought these because they're the latest deck. I have no idea what the hell's inside here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I have no idea how I'm even going to build a deck from them. But yeah, here we go. We're going to just rip them open. Rule book, obviously going to have to read that, and obviously a game map along with the deck itself. Have to rip it open. Lovely stuff, and that goes on the floor. Yep, there you go. Box number 2, cracking it open. Crumple, crumple, crumple. And deck 2. And then deck number 3. Crumple, crumple, crumple. Rubbish, rubbish. Deck. One, 2, 3. Lovely. And here we have the game map. I'm just going to open this up, because obviously that's the field of play. If I can open it up. There we go. Nice. Obviously we're not going to use that because we actually have a professional play mat. Here we go, and it's on the back here we've got some form, got some study cards, some combo techniques here for us to learn. No idea. No idea whatsoever. It's all a bit gibberish to me. Proper going over my head, this. Lovely. And here's the rule book. And I'm going to have to learn what a link summon is, what extra deck zones are. This is completely different to how I used to play the game. It's just got so advanced these days, it's just ridiculous. Right, I'll read that at some point. Right, let's crack these open, see what's about. Here we go, got a nice little advert here for Duel Links and for Legacy of the Duelist. I did actually play Legacy of the Duelist when it originally first got released. I had it for the Xbox One. Yes. I probably will pick up for the Switch when it goes down in price. Not now because it's still at £30, and I don't think it's more than a £20 game at most. Right, so we got some cards here. They look very nice. Quite nice cards. Shiny cards. Is that Quad Bowl Dragon? Silver Rocket Dragon, is that next? Rocket Tracer. Aero Router Dragon. Zero Day Blaster. Rocket Recharger. There's a lot of rockets here, isn't there? Look all that text at the bottom. I'm not looking forward to that. Jesus. I'm already confused just by looking at the cards. I just got no idea. What on earth is going on? Gateway Dragon? Like, you know, I've got to actually ditch half of these cards. I've got to make a good deck out of 3 decks. Which ones do I even choose? World Chalice Guard Dragon? Oh, they look cute. Oh, then we've got spells. We come to spells. Borrow Supplier. Rapid what? Squid Draw? Squib Draw? What kind of name is Squib Draw? Quick Launch? I'll launch you if you carry on. Boot Sector Launch? Dragon Shrine? What? I need to read these. This is proper doing my head in. Oh, Polymerization, I know that one. That's an original card. Twin Twisters. Red Reboot. Link Turret. Is that a Mirror Force? That's a Mirror Force. This is just insane. See, this is me trying to read a card and I'm just no idea what I'm reading. Just words. Magic Cylinder. Classic. Very classic. Imperial Order. Then we got our links. We've got our link cards. Once we get past Imperial Order. Borrello Dragon. Triple Burst Dragon. Booster Dragon. Right, that seems to be it. You know, look all these holographic cards I have here. I mean, like back in the day, it just used to be 3 cards. Now there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, here we have the exact same cards because it's the exact same deck. So get rid of them. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Again, I don't know why I'm showing the deck again. Yeah, so we're gonna try and make a deck out of these, I suppose. Wish me luck. I'll come back to you. Okay. Momentarily. Right, guys. So I've managed to put a deck together with those 3 decks. Gonna tell you straight. I didn't think about it. I didn't even look at the cards. I didn't read them. Well, I did read them. No idea what they said. So I went on YouTube and tried to find the best deck I possibly could. So I ripped this straight off of Team APS from YouTube. Sorry guys, but I need a starting block somewhere, and I've just had to use you. I do apologise. But you know, so we're just gonna go through the monsters. So first off, I've got 3 Rocket Tracers. Nice 4 stars. I can use this to get more monsters out, I think, from what it says. Next, I've got I've got 3 Absoluta Dragons. Great, nice level 7 monsters. Again, use them to pop. Silver Rocket Dragon, 2 of those. Got 3 Magna Rocket Dragons. 1800 attack, very high for 4 star. 1 Shell Rocket Dragon, 1 Metal Rocket Dragon. 2 Auto Rocket Dragons. 1 Rocket Synchron. 2 Gateway Dragons. And 1 Keeper of the Shrine. I think that's it for our monster cards. Let's just stick these to one side. Next, we'll go on to our spell and trap cards. So we'll be running 3 Quick Launch, 3 Boot Sector Launch. It's a lot of launching. 2 Squib Draws, 2 Dragon Shrine, 2 Borrow Regenerator, 1 Mirror Force Launcher, 2 Mirror Force, classic, 2 Twin Twisters, 2 Polymerization, another classic card, and 1 Rapid Trigger, along with 0 Day Blaster. That 0 Day Blaster is the only different card that Team MPS didn't put in. I just really like its effect. Right, that's them done. Next, we're going to go on to our extra deck. We're going to have 1 Topologic, 0 Boros. I actually really like this card because it can just banish every card on the field, and then this card comes back in your next turn. Happy days. But then, of course, you're left open on your opponent's next turn, and he could just summon something. Got 3 Borolo Dragons, 2 Triple Burst Dragon, 3 Booster Dragon, 3 Quad Borrow Dragon, and 3 Borrowload Furious Dragon. Now, I think Borrowload, it would be Borrowload Dragon or Borrowload Furious Dragon will be our boss monster for the deck. If we can manage to get one of them out somehow, maybe we can get some wins. But that's it for the extra deck. I don't have a side deck yet, because I just don't have the cards for it. But this is my Rocket deck. This is what's going to get us somewhere, hopefully. And now let's go on to locals for our first mini tournament. This should be exciting stuff. Yeah. So we are back from locals. Just going to give you a review of what went down. Do you know what? It went down to Sneak Attack Games over in Stratford, and I enjoyed myself. What it was, I enjoyed myself. The people there were very kind. They were very welcoming. Obviously, I had to explain to everyone that I had to duel against that I haven't played the game in 15 plus years, and I am at a loss. And they took it slow with me, which was fine. And yeah, I had a good time, but I'm gonna just give you. I'm not. It's not gonna be in depth because I had no idea what I was doing. But on the first round, 4 rounds of Swiss last night. So in the first round, I was up against Endymions. In the first game, it was an OTK. I literally did nothing. In the second game, went to 2 turns and I lost. I literally just couldn't get anything out. It was just ridiculous. Like some of these turns were lasting 4, 5, 6 minutes. Just this, that, and that, and this, that, and affect this, affect that, pops this to pop that, affect this, pop in that, affect, pop that over there, affect this, go back in time, cook me some lunch, to pop that effect. And yeah, it's insane. And that ended really fast. However, I did manage to get out Borrowload Furious Dragon at one point, which was a plus. Didn't last a long time. But yeah, I was getting some good advice. Literally, I told everyone
that this is literally just 3 decks of rockets, and I need to get my hands on some Savage Strike, which I will do next week. And everyone's like, no, buy single cards. But I can't, because that's not the rules of the game. I have to buy packs. And let's be honest, it's always a nice thrill when you open a pack of cards. So I lost my first 2 matches and my first round. Then we go on to round 2. In round 2, I was facing zombies. I tried to put up a really good fight against zombies. I did last a couple of turns. However, he played Zombie World. And because of Zombie World, all monsters become zombie cards, which just absolutely destroys me, because then the extra deck becomes null and void. Because every card in my extra deck requires dragon type cards. And because everything in my deck is now a zombie, I can't summon anything from my extra deck. So it's like, what? I'm just done. And I've got no negation cards in my hand, in my deck at all, to get rid of any spells, or, well, do I have Twin Twisters? But I never pulled it in time. I could have won match 2. Match 2 in that game, if I had done something a different way, which I didn't, and I owned on it. But my opponent was like, you can take that move back. I'm like, no, I done it. You do it. I'm never going to learn otherwise. And he won the game. So again, I lost both straight to 2 matches in my second round. However, in round 3, I actually won. I won a match. Yeah. So this is how it played out. I sat down and got my deck out and everything. Everyone starts playing. My opponent's not there. And realised that he went home and forfeited. So yeah, the only game the game I won, my first game I've ever won, was via forfeit. Lovely. And of course, because I won via forfeit, I automatically get 3 points, which boots me up onto a higher table. And on round 4, I go up against Thunder Dragons. And this guy I was facing was an experienced duelist, because what's he got? He has World Qualifier sleeves. And I had no chance. He OTK'd me in the first game. Thunder Dragons done me, I think, like 10,000 damage in game 1. And then on game 2, I lasted, I think, 2 turns again before he absolutely destroyed me. It's just, I think this is why a lot of people don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless you're literally on it from the start. You are going to get so disheartened by keeping on going to locals and not winning anything, because, like, literally, you go there and literally everybody has a tier 1 deck. They know what they're doing. They're taking 8 minute turns, just popping off like 20,000 card effects, which you have to memorize, which is a lot to remember. And it just disheartens you. I mean, last night I was very disheartened. But I got to remember that it's literally week 1 for me, and I've got no idea what I'm doing. It's insane. It's insane. So yeah, I went away last night with a little bit of more insight, and some advice, some combos. Obviously, I had no idea what I was comboing even in my own deck, because I don't even know what's in my deck, because it's just so much to remember. It's just such one go. It's insane. But I am going to go back next week, hopefully with a better deck. Hopefully I will win a game. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird one. But I'm not giving up. Not giving up. It's week 1. Not giving up yet. So, all in all, losses all the way through. I don't want to count that forfeit as a win. I really don't. I mean, officially it's a win, but it's not in here. So we'll just put them to the side because we do have one pack to open up. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official Tournament Store Tournament pack. This is Series 9. They're giving away Series 9 still. Like, aren't they on Series 11 or 12 now? So I don't even know what's in here. So we'll just open this up. Oh. Just to see what we have. Jet Synchron. TG Warwolf. And a token. Our ultra rare is a fucking token. What? That's a disappointment. That's so disappointing. Thanks for nothing. So the night was disappointing. My entry pack was disappointing. Everything was just disappointing. Yeah, so that's it. Join me next week, guys, for week 2. Hopefully we'll learn some more stuff. And yeah, that's it. So what have I got to play with next week? £30 more. Ooh, let's get a ka-ching. Let's get a ka-ching sound. Can we get that? There we go, a lovely ka-ching sound. So we've got £30 later next week. I believe I have £3.50 from this week left over. So it's £33.50 we have for next week's cards. Yeah, so we will see you next week, guys. Ta-ta for now.